Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of fire. So if you're an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of April the 3rd through the 5th, 2020. So I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they bring you some clarity. And also, if you guys are wanting to book your own personal reading, payments and orders are collected on Friday, so be sure to email me so that you can order. And also, if you want to reach me by phone, that's a separate process. So make sure you're subscribed so that you can get the notifications of when I'm taking calls. All right, central issue, heart of the matter, we have the Five of Wands. We have the Star. We have the Emperor. The Ten of Pentacles, the Fool, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and Eight of Swords. All right, and also PSA, you might hear this throughout all the videos, so sorry, but I just want to put it out there again to remind everyone to make sure that you're showing some sort of support to the channel, especially, you know, my long-time viewers. I do have a Patreon. I haven't been doing a teaching. I think I'm going to revamp it, but you can support the channel. There's a $2.22 option for that. Also, if you can click on the commercials every now and then or watch it for play out at least for like 30 seconds. But yeah, you can click on a commercial and then just go right back to the video just to help support the channel. So let's go ahead and get started. So the central issue here is that it looks like there is some sort of standoff or some sort of combative energy. In a love situation, I usually see this when, you know, there's attraction, but both people are fighting it or trying to push the other person away. But it's like you can feel that tension in the room. I also feel like maybe there just could be some sort of conflict around you. Maybe you're in the middle of a conflict, or maybe you are always putting out fires for other people. Could be some sort of conflict at your job. I do feel like romantically you're being watched and observed. But this person is suppressing their desires. This person does not want to act out on their desires, even though they view you as maybe someone that is very magical for them. This person might view you as a very nurturing person, or like a wish fulfillment or a dream come true. I feel like this person is definitely admiring you. I'm looking at how he's just holding his composure and he's watching you, and this person thinks that you are just very graceful in the way you carry yourself, or just because of your vulnerability. I feel like maybe he respects that, or he's really drawn to that or attracted to that. And I'm looking behind here, see you're unaware. He's invisible to you. You're unaware that you're being watched and observed. And this person, I feel like I'm getting admiration here, and I'm getting attraction. I'm getting even unconditional love. And then I also noticed this fire burning behind him. So he's very passionate. Whoever he or she is very passionate, but they are keeping their composure or just being very controlled with how they're expressing it or displaying it. But see, it looks like it's frustrating to do that. At some point, something's going to erupt here. I also feel like someone is trying to get the other person's attention by the things that they are sharing on the internet. Now, really, this can go romantically or just in general. I feel like someone is sharing thought-provoking things that might irritate people, or at least provoke communication or conversation. So I feel like you guys may be dealing with that. I don't know if you are the one posting these things or if there's someone that you're watching and observing posting things, and it is kind of like, it feels more like in a romantic way where you're trying to get someone's attention. So it's like, let me share this or let me post that, and this person is just like, I don't know how much longer I can turn my back or remain cool. Also, romantically, I see a situation where two people are just far apart. Maybe you are trying to find someone on a dating app or just through social media, period. It also looks like light arguing or playful arguing. I see arguments or disagreements, but it's not mean. It's just like a debate. I feel like there could be some sort of back and forth going on between two people, just to make sure that you're listening to the other person, and, you know, give them a chance to speak, and hopefully they will return the same mannerisms to you. Now, work related, it looks like maybe someone is paying very close attention to you, making sure that you're doing everything right, or you might be some sort of manager. Career-wise, I see this also as an opportunity for you to start your own business, because the Emperor is one of the cards that can indicate someone who likes to be the boss of themselves, you know. So this could be, you might be looking at something as a blessing, your situation. You're like, okay, now how can I develop this or that? So I feel like you might be strategizing on how to manifest your business or manifest an idea. I don't know why you're being met with conflict, though. Maybe people don't really believe in something that you want to do. Or maybe you are wanting to enter a competitive field or start a business where there's already a lot of competition. Something could be saturated. And so maybe you are struggling to find a way to stand out. You are needing to be very unique. I already feel like you really are, though. I feel like you may come off as very unusual, alien-like to someone or to other people. Very out of this world type energy. Now, I see you coming into abundance or finances. You could either save the money that you come into, or maybe you're going to spend it. It doesn't matter. It's like you have it to spend. It's up to you. I do feel like you're also going to have a sense of security, and I see loyalty. Someone is going to show their loyalty to you, or you are going to show your loyalty to someone. Even if it is not romantic, maybe you're showing your loyalty to your company or your family. Or your community. Yeah, either way, I just feel like you're going to have a sense of security in your life. Now, if you are dealing with someone romantically, and you've been wanting to know, maybe you've been talking about, like, are we dating? Are we serious? Or what is this? Maybe there's been some sort of power struggles in a relationship. I feel like you guys might find a solution, or something gets confirmed. Something's going on where I just feel like the both of you end up feeling a sense of security, or something's being established. So maybe someone is updating their status to relationship. Maybe someone is confirming that they're engaged, or it kind of makes me feel like there is going to be establishing of the next phase in a relationship for some of you. Now, this also looks like some sort of expansion. So it does look like expansion in wealth, but it also may be some sort of expansion in the household. So I don't know if people are moving in with you or if you're ending up moving in with someone, especially like extended family, more so like cousins, aunts, and uncles. I'm sorry, I saw a string float across the room, and I noticed, I think that was one of my father's ways to, the way he communicates with me is usually a string, like just a single floating string, and usually it floats up instead of down. It just floats up, and that wasn't the incense. It was a string that I had just saw. Matter of fact, the incense burned out. So I don't know, maybe that was some sort of confirmation for me to give to you, like something's going to be confirmed. And then speaking of family, something's going on in regards to generation. So I don't know if something runs in a family or if you decide to follow in your family's footsteps. Maybe there's something that you've inherited and you're deciding to follow it. Now, for some of you, it does kind of look like you're walking away from what's been established and wanting to do your own thing. Or if this is the family business, you're like, okay, I'll run a family business, but I'm going to do it my way. So it looks like you're going to start some sort of new journey over the weekend. Now, I also feel like for some reason you're going to witness something very unusual. I don't know if you're going to witness something outside or if you're going to witness something paranormal. I'm looking at the little ghost boy in this photo, and just also this person seeing a shooting star, something rare, abnormality in your reality is what I'm getting. It's like I feel like you might be a witness to some sort of abnormality in your reality. Something may also happen that makes you start studying or researching on your own. You might feel like, you know what, I can't agree with this or that. Let me go find my own answers, or let me do my own research. Excuse me, and it looks like you're going off to do something on your own. I also feel that there's something that you're going to be very fixated on or focused on. But it also looks like it looks like a literal ghost around you, because you've got the little ghost boy here who is coming off as an apparition or transparent, and then you got a shadow here. So you guys might literally see something paranormal over the weekend. Or this is about you needing to confront your fears. There could be a frightened child inside of you, and you know, maybe you're having to deal with your childhood. There may be something going on within you that you don't want to deal with or face. But it looks like you're working on it. It's like you're working on it. Maybe you're aware, but you're like, I know I have this. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I feel like maybe before the weekend is out, you guys end up feeling anxiety or anxious or stuck. It's like something happens where you start to overthink things, and then you feel like, well, I don't know what to do next. Now I need help. I don't know what else to do. I also feel that you could be trying your best not to think about somebody, but their images are still haunting you, or this is happening to them. I don't know if you're trying to forget someone or they're trying to forget you, but I don't think it's working. Especially if you do have to see this person every day some type of way. It's like, how can I forget them? I see them, you know, we work together, or we're still friends on social media, or we're still we're both friends with this person, so I have to hear their name. Like something's going on where I feel like you don't want to think about somebody, but at the same time it's happening. Let me look at the Eight of Swords. Now I can see that looking at these clear skies that there's not really a problem. It's you and your thinking. Like you need to get out of your head. Especially if you have like a Gemini moon or something. And you could be dealing with anyone, but I do have Aries, Aquarius, maybe Virgo, and maybe with somebody that has Gemini moon. So you, fire, I feel like it's possible you might be trying not to think about an earth sign, or maybe this earth sign is trying not to think about you, even though there's still attraction there. And I also feel like there's an opportunity to communicate, but you don't want to, or they don't want to. Some of you are just feeling really stuck about an opportunity, like you feel like you don't know what to do. So even if it's not romantic, there's something that's being offered to you, but you're like overwhelmed about it for whatever reason. So if it's a love situation, I think maybe you were rejected in the past, or they rejected you in the past. Maybe there was some sort of argument or a falling out and somebody left or gave up. And I kind of feel like someone just keeps thinking about that. They haven't been able to let go or move on from that last time that you talked to them. Also, if you need anything like financially, or it's something that you want to say or do, it looks like you are not doing it. You're not speaking up about it. You're suffering in silence. Someone is coming off as hopeless or like a martyr. Someone wants to be the victim. Someone is like, for instance, I don't know if you've ever been in that situation where you were in a relationship that maybe it wasn't good, but you didn't want to break up with them. You wanted them to break up with you for whatever reason. So you didn't seem like the bad guy. I kind of feel like something's going on where someone doesn't want to be the bad guy. So if you're in a relationship and there's some sort of issues or problems going on, either you or your partner is feeling like, I don't want to be the bad guy. I need you to break up with me. And they're just kind of stuck because maybe both of you are waiting for the other person to leave. You might also be wanting to leave your job, but you don't have anything else to walk into, so you kind of feel stuck. Or maybe you have been offered something, but it's not what you want. And you're like, damn, I know they're offering this particular job is hiring, but I don't really want to work there. Let me look at the Ten of Pentacles here. Some of you could be involved with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or there's a water sign keeping something from you. See, and I just said that. Somebody's loyalty is being tested. I almost get a situation too where your friend, let's say if you're in a relationship, I feel like your friend or family member likes your person. Even if you're not in a relationship with this person, they know you like this person. I feel like they like them too, but they're trying not to say or do anything about it. And I also feel like there's a weird situation going on where your friend is still following or friends with your ex, even though you aren't. All right, let me look at the Fool. I see someone stepping out on blind faith. Yeah, I feel like someone's gonna take a chance on an opportunity, or someone is going to reach out and, I don't know, kind of like shoot their shot. Someone's gonna take a chance. If this is about following your dreams, like something, yeah, some of you are following a passion or a desire, even though you don't know the outcome. I feel like you, even if you've strategized in the past, like in the past you tried to strategize, or you tried to think about how you wanted to approach this situation, how you wanted to pursue a person or your dreams, you got tired of strategizing. Now you're just like, I'm just gonna do whatever is best, or I'm just going to take a risk. So I don't know I feel like maybe you get a sign or something encourages you. Maybe it's a dream. So I'm seeing another situation. Your person of interest also could be either in a relationship with a water sign, or it's not necessarily a relationship, just the fact that they have like a baby's mom, so they're still technically like family, because they share the child, so their families are still conjoined basically. So yeah, I feel like there could be a situation where your person of interest is currently in some sort of situation, but I feel like they're going to give all of that up for you. I feel like maybe they were trying to strategize, but now they're tired of strategizing. They're just going to take a risk. Or this can go the other way around. Maybe you're the one getting ready to take some sort of risk. Someone is finally listening to their intuition about something. This also could be walking away from money or walking away from a job. It's like because maybe you feel like you need to find something on your own, or you no longer believe in something that's been established. So you just decide to, go rogue or something. Let me look at the Nine of Swords here. This looks like some sort of anxiety attack, or somebody coming to some sort of realization that they don't want to deal with. I do see someone realizing that they're in love and they can't stop thinking about you, and it's driving them crazy, or vice versa. And the thing is that too, they're not acting out on it. They're being distant or petty, or cold, funny acting. or someone is ignoring you because they're in love with you. I know it's an opposite reaction. Let me pull some energy cards for you guys. All right, what additional messages are there for fire signs? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, so we have third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. We have Healer of the Ages, Door to Romance, and Deceit. All right, so third chakra. This may indicate that you are becoming inspired and taking some sort of action. Unless this is happening to someone around you or someone coming towards you. Like I was saying earlier, I feel like something happens where someone gets inspired and decides to be creative or to take action. Maybe someone wants to speak their mind or talk about what they feel. Now I'm also seeing here with Healer of the Ages, also, your third chakra could have been blocked, your solar plexus. So you might have to look up ways. I don't know specifically. I've already kind of talked about certain things that I do whenever I feel blocked in life, but like the EFT tapping. But you guys might have some sort of area in your life where you feel like is blocked. And so maybe there's a need for you to just kind of research and figure out how to unblock the third chakra. Now, some of you also might be finding your calling, or you're finding a way to make a living from what you're passionate about. So you might end up working as some sort of healer, spiritual healer, but this can also be any type of healer. Doesn't just have to be a holistic healer. It can also be someone who works in the medical field, or maybe you're deciding that I don't want to work for the medical field. I want to go into natural healing. So because we did get those energies of someone just detaching or leaving or something. So maybe you are finding some sort of way of taking your power back. I definitely feel like you guys are experiencing something spiritual. Oh, I'm so sorry. Every time I say that now, I realize that the most spiritual messages come out in the fire sign readings. Well, you know what? I did there's an astrologer. He once said, and he never went and made a video on it like he said he was going to do, but he said fire rising signs usually end up being super spiritual, like in search of God. So any fire rising sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, gives you the burning desire to find out the truth about God or something like that. I'm paraphrasing, but he never did do a follow-up video on that. He just like briefly mentioned it. But yeah, so I feel like you guys are having a lot of built up or pent up energy, and you're finding ways to release it somehow. Maybe you're having to focus on other people and they're hurting or whatever they're going through so that you can heal. Love related, yeah, it looks like something happens by you taking your power back. Somehow that opens the door to love for you, or because someone gets the courage to speak out on how they feel or take action instead of holding it back. See, I feel like too that's what's wrong. Like someone lacks courage or will to do what they need to do, and I feel like once that's unblocked, then the potential is there. So I do feel like there's an opportunity for romance if that's what you're wanting to manifest. You also could enter some sort of opportunity. Even though this is talking about romance, it can still apply to something else in your life where maybe you are finding an opportunity to help other people heal, and this is something that you love or something that you're passionate about. And then I noticed the number 33 is here. So maybe 33 is significant to you. I always notice master numbers. Now, deceit. You might find out that someone was not being authentic, or maybe you have been inauthentic, and you are maybe realizing that you've been holding your own self back, or you are your own worst enemy. I also feel like maybe someone is going to find a tricky way to get you to talk to them or open up to them. I'm not sure what they would do, but it's kind of like someone uses deceit to get you to open up to them. Some of you, it could be an ex. Could be an ex coming back towards you. Hopefully no one wants revenge. I feel like someone maybe needs to heal their broken heart before they fully enter a relationship, or it could also be the first step of healing is to stop lying to yourself so that you can heal this broken heart. Yeah, and then you guys might end up feeling some type of way or experiencing some sort of anxiety about, you know, the pain that you're going through, or like, I don't know, I just kind of feel like you're feeling brokenhearted. So there's going to be a need for you to heal, and there's going to be a need for you to take your power back from whatever you have given it to. Like if you give your power to fear, fear has your, fear is like basically making you a puppet and act out. So honestly, this almost looks like media to me too, if you want to look at it that way. So you need to take your power back away from media, because media is putting out fear-based information. But to me personally, I feel like they're not being 100% honest with the people. But a lot of times too, fear is used to get people's attention. So you know, I feel like that could be some things that's going on. So know who you're, you know, know yourself. I feel like when you really know yourself, which is you taking your power back, is the way for you to overcome whatever is being thrown at you. So work on that this weekend. So hopefully these messages made sense. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.